Welcome gamers to this look at the indie games that are coming out in May 2018. I've got 10 incredible indie games that you might want to check out that are coming out this month on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC and or Nintendo Switch. And we've got some really interesting ones, guys, coming out this month. There's some re-releases and some good stuff in here, so do check it out. Watch right through to the end for all 10 of the games that are coming out this month and let me know what your favourite is. Now, there's two videos as ever when we do this on the My Games Lounge YouTube channel, so do check out the other video looking at the larger games coming out in May as well from the big publishers, but this one's focused on those cool indie games that have got some really clever moments to them. In the description of this video, guys, as well, there's a link back to mygameslounge.com where you can have a look at all these games in more detail and check out some videos for them, so you can see if you like them or not. But get ready to pick the best game of May for you in the indie games collection as we start our list with number 10. It's City of Brass that's coming in first. Now, this game is coming out on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC, and it's out on May the 4th. That is today as the video publishes. It will be released by the guys at Uppercut Games, and it's looking pretty polished, guys, I have to be honest. We're going to be going into like this kind of Arabian Nights situation in this adventure in the cursed City of Brass, a place of legend filled with danger and reward, but it's infested with all these kind of spirits and traps and awfulness. But I'll tell you what, the first person engine on this looks fantastic. You'll be taking on the role of a thief, battling to reach the fabled treasure at the city's heart, wielding a blade and a whip that can be used to disarm, trip or stun enemies, and it looks pretty cool. So feel free to check this one out, guys. I certainly will be. It looks great. In at number 9, we've got a game that I will definitely be playing as I'm already on it. Raging Justice. Expect some more coverage from this from me, guys, on mygameslounge.com and on the YouTube channel too. It's coming out for all formats: PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC. And it's coming out on May 8th, and it's by Making Games, a guy called Nick, who I've met a few times at some conferences. Now, this is scratching that Streets of Rage itch that you may have if you're a slightly mature gamer like me. It's the city is in chaos and there's crime and corruption everywhere. It's all down to a team of hard-hitting, justice-seeking mavericks to clean up the streets with some tough justice. It's a classic beat-em-up. You're going to be kicking, you're going to be taking out people with the combos, moving from sequence to sequence. There's bears on tractors and general madness. It looks great. I really cannot wait to bring more. There he is, bear and a tractor. In at number 8, the recently announced Trailblazers release date is coming to May the 9th, and it'll be on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC as well. So Trailblazers is coming to every format as well, guys, from Super Gonk Games. Now, this is an interesting one, as I saw the trailer and I thought that looks really cool. It's a fresh new cooperative racing title. It's got an innovative on-track game mechanic. You're going to paint the track and boost your colour and work as a team to win. So it's a little bit kind of like a racer meets Splatoon idea, which is pretty cool. I quite like the idea of that. You're going to take control of high-speed races in unique 3v3 teams across a series of colourful circuits and paint the track as you race, capturing key areas to dynamically change the racing line and then boost your team's colour to dominate the race. Looks cool. Could be a good one for kind of online play and maybe some esports as well. It seems an interesting one. Next one is another indie game coming to Nintendo Switch. Suicide Guy is the name, on May the 10th by Chubby Pixel Games. Now, this one's out on other formats already, before you start shouting at me that it's out there. Yes, but it is new to the Nintendo Switch this month. And it's about a guy who's trapped in his own dreams. He has to escape from them, and the only way to do this is by killing yourself in the imagined world. But it's not a simple thing to do. The game is first-person puzzle adventure in which you have to interact with all the elements in the environment in order to be able to pass into the next dream level. You're going to explore the inner self of Suicide Guy during this journey in order to wake up into reality, which seems pretty cool. It seems like it could be an interesting one, having to kill yourself repeatedly in your dreams, although it's probably not a fun situation. I don't know, could be an interesting one anyway. This one is a little bit of a strange one to add to the list, but certainly has a few fans. This is 3/4 Home. It's coming up to the Nintendo Switch this month. It is already available on other formats again, but it's coming out new to the Nintendo Switch, and it will be out on May the 10th by Uppercut Games. As you can see, the kind of art style of this is a little bit unusual. It's very story driven, and it's all about Kelly, who's a girl in her mid-20s who's moved back to her parents' house, but this kind of endless sea of rustling corn stacks and weirdness. It's all a very strange, weird storm that's going on, and she needs to get home. You're going to assume her while she's driving home during the thunderstorm, and it's all about narrative conveyed through these conversations with her parents and her brother. One for those people that really like a story. Far Lone Sales is the next one on our list, guys. It's coming to PC, but they have promised that it's coming to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One at some point. This one releases on May the 17th on PC, and it's by the guys at Locomotive. Now, Far Lone Sales is an interesting one. I quite like the look of it. It's a little bit steampunky. It's a vehicle adventure game. It needs to kind of maintain this vehicle that you've got and upgrade the vessel in order to get through this dried out sea. It's all about the vehicle gameplay. You're going to upgrade it to overcome the obstacles and all the natural hazards. It's a bit of a strange, unique world. You're going to explore the desolate and dried out seabed, follow the trails of your people. It's won a lot of awards, this as well, for being such a good immersive experience. Looks an interesting one, guys. Back to the Nintendo Switch now, as we look at Runner 3. This one's coming out on May 22nd, and I'm really looking forward to having a go at this one. It seems pretty interesting and a little bit funny as well. I like the kind of the rainbow effect coming off the guy at the end. It's the third entry by BitTrip in the series, and they want to make the best one they've ever made. It's going to be open, full of creation, and they want to get your feedback and offer user polls to kind of give an idea about what levels, outfits and unlockables you want to include in this one. It seems like a game with a little bit of a sense of humour, which certainly suits the Nintendo Switch, and I for one will kind of be keeping an eye on this one and wanting to get my hands on it as soon as possible and try out some of these kind of level designs. They look really, really cool. As we move on, we're into number 3. Now this is an outstanding game. Everspace has been out on the Xbox already, and on the PC too, but it's making its way to the PlayStation 4 this month. It's out on May 29th by Rockfish Games. Everspace, guys, is incredible. One of the best indie games out there, I would say. Certainly one of those kind of really cool space games. It's all action focused, single player space shooter. Bit roguelike elements in there as they describe it, but really, really captivating visuals and story there as well. Non-linear story too, so you can kind of get on with it as you want to. It's quite challenging. It's absolutely gorgeous. The fights in there when you get going are really, really intense. Lots of puzzle and things to find as well. I really, really enjoyed playing this game. I can't wait to pick it up some more. If you've got it, if you've only got a PlayStation 4, pick it up. Obviously, if you've got more formats, pick it on the format you prefer, because it is one exceptional game. In at number 2, we've got Moonlighter, and this one is coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC on May 29th. And it's by Digital Sun. This is an RPG game, and it looks really quite interesting, guys. It's all about an archaeological excavation. A set of gates are discovered, and people quickly realise that the ancient passages lead to different realms and dimensions. So you're going to be checking those out. It's an action RPG with roguelike elements, and it's got two sides of the coin, revealing everyday routines as this guy who's a shopkeeper, and the secret dreams of being the hero and getting out there into an adventure. I really quite like the look of this one, guys, as an RPG fan. One to check out. Last but not least on the list, we've got Yoku's Island Express. This is coming to the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC on May 29th as well. And it's from the guys at Villa Gorilla, which is quite the nice tongue twister to say. You're going to say hello to a dung beetle. Yes, Yoku is a dung beetle. And he's a new hero who's arrived on this island to basically take on some duties that you would expect a dung beetle to take up. But you're gonna find out that it's trapped in this kind of restless sleep, and a host of colourful, quirky islanders are plagued by quakes and storms brought through by these nightmares that are going on. So it's down to you to traverse the island and use a unique blend of pinball mechanics and open world exploration in the quest to kind of solve everything and get to the end. It looks like a game with a little bit of character, guys. Quite like the look of that one. Looks interesting. But what do you like the look of? What do you think stands out for you on this list of indie games coming out in May? I think it's a pretty strong month, to be honest. Overall, the big games are pretty good too. If you do find this useful, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel and share it around, guys. Give us a visit on mygameslounge.com too. I will leave you with the link on the video to subscribe to the channel and also the main game releases video for this month. But from me, bye bye guys.